What can you see on the horizon? Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the Let's Play Adventure, episode 100. Unless I got that wrong and I've miscounted somehow. That would make this awkward and embarrassing. In the previous installment, at the end of it, weird mission that it was that kind of had no bearing on anything, and I don't know why it was there for so long and why it disappeared and came and went, and I still don't have any clue what it had to do with Beowulf. What I do know is that today we are going to, based on that discussion, I've completely lost track of what I was saying. We're going to come over here, we're going to start a feast, because at the end of that episode, we found out that we should have been doing the missions with Velka all along. And we just weren't. I assumed that was some sort of other side thing. Thought it was some kind of DLC stuff. Didn't realize that the stuff in Valhalla corresponded with the main story. Didn't know that. Finding it out now. Yeah. Awkward 4 years later. Apparently, if we had done it before we went and did the ending of the main story, it would have enriched our experience and increased our knowledge and given us understanding as to the motivations of the characters, and we just didn't, so now we're going to go make up for that. That's alright, we're going to head back now, drink the potion to return to Asgard. If you don't remember doing that by accident, we did. We did do that. Also, I'm thinking we might have actually accidentally started, inadvertently, the final DLC, I think it is, the Dawn of Ragnarok, where the story, I guess, kind of ends or gets close to ending. If I could open up the menu, I'd show you, but it's not working for some reason. Tab isn't working. Quests. Restless Dreams. Eivor must find a way to return to the visions of Svartalheim. I think we did that by accident. not that long ago. I'm gonna look that up real quick. When the dream begins, you will arrive at the Asgardian gate to Svartalheim as Havi. That sounds familiar. Lord of Asgard, you will meet up with Frigg, and together set off in search of your son, Baldur. Yeah, somehow I accidentally started the final DLC of the game. I still don't know how. And I'm trying to figure out how far we made it. I remember fighting this boss guy here. I remember fighting Surtur. Restless Dreams Part 2. After your confrontation with Surtur, you must head to Velka in the Seer's hut on the west side of Ravensthorpe. Enter her hut. That's right! Yeah, no. We have to do some kind of nonsense, I believe, right over here. Is this a part of it? And this will help us continue Ragnarok. No. We're not going to. We should never have started that. I just awkwardly stumbled into it and began it way too early. We're not touching that again. I'm confused about who all those characters are and what was going on. Eivor was too. Drink the Asgard potion. We're going back to Asgard. It's episode 100. Let's go! Let's try to finish this game by, like, at least one. I mean, I was thinking we might be able to finish the game by 100, and I was insane. That was before I came back to it. In the middle of going through Assassin's Creed Mirage, I was like, there's not that much more content. There's a couple of DLCs. We can knock those out in a few videos each. It won't be any big deal. It'll be fine. No! After looking through a list of all the things left in the game, 125 was my new goal, and looking at where we are now, welcome to episode 100, everyone. I'll be happy if we can finish this game by 150, honestly. But here we are, and again, I think we're much better dressed for it this time around. If you have not yet watched the introductory quest for this, where we spawned, I think up there, also that had a copyright claim on the music for some reason, very frustrating. Patreon.howdyfolks.net if you want to support. It's way back in the playlist if you want to catch the beginning. Strongly advised. But we're gonna continue from here. Basically, you just hop down. They say, hey, this big door is open. You fight a bunch of big blue guys, and then Loki's like, I think I know what's going on around here. I think I'll figure it out. Don't worry. And I don't think we trust Loki based on. I've seen a Marvel movie or two. I know what's going on around here. Marvel movies are 100% accurate when it comes to the lore. Teleport. Beg your pardon? Where's this teleporting me to? Is this just taking me home? Am I just about to wake up in Velka's hut? Thank heavens, no. But also, where the heck am I? Where have I gone? I don't even remember what we were supposed to be doing here. Oh! Okay, that's how we wake up, by clicking on that. This is Heimdall's Tower. Okay, again, I've seen a Marvel movie. I know what's up. Where's my quests? I need to check. Close the Ravensthorpe quest. Open the Well-Traveled. A builder promises protection from Asgard's enemies for water from the well of Erd. Did I make up Loki? Was he not in this? Who's the builder? Is Loki the builder? I feel like we would know who Loki is. Is the builder associated with Loki in some kind of way? Why did I think Loki was involved in this at all? Where's the Erd? It's way down there. Well, I'll tell you one thing. We definitely shouldn't have teleported, and we're definitely going to teleport back. Because I think we want to be on the connected continent that's actually hooked up to the thing we're trying to reach. I'm looking forward to this, though. I've been wondering. I was curious about this region. And the last time I was here, I felt like I'd failed the game by coming here too early. And I was very upset the whole time we were here, because I was like, I shouldn't be here. It's going to mess up future installments, because we're going to eventually have to come back to this, and it's going to be disconnected from the broader Let's Play, and here we are, and I am upset about it, and it is disconnected from the broader Let's Play, and I am immediately going off the beaten trail to chase down treasure, but you'll have to forgive me for that. It's just a thing that's got to happen. I have no control over the matter. We're just going to go investigate what this little bit of gold is over here. Oh, good gosh, this is how we die. Somehow, we are okay. But I do want to get down here, I think, probably to this tent. Can we do that again? I think as long as we don't go too far, we ought to be okay. I think we can survive little jumps like that. Who am I right now? I'm definitely not Eivor. I mean, I know I look just like him, but who am I actually? Am I Havi? Am I Odin? Who am I? Ymir's Tyr. Hastily written note. Havi. The Jotun have help. The invaders could not have breached my wards on their own. I'm setting out in pursuit of the perverse trespassers and report on my findings. H, probably Heimdall, I assume. Yeah, alright, that makes sense. That's part of the lore. They had help getting in. I've seen a Marvel movie. People are going to get upset. People who are like big fans of Norse culture and mythology are going to be like, you can't be your point of reference. They don't do it right. Those are superhero movies. They don't do it right. Be mad. Be more mad. No, I love Norse mythology. What little of it I know. I watched that sequel to Atlantis: The Lost Empire. I saw the guy who deluded himself into thinking he was Odin. Or Thor, it might have. I can't remember. I watched him summon the big fire guy and the big ice guy to duke out for Ragnarok. I've seen that. That was just a backdoor pilot for a show that I think would have been awesome, but they should have actually given us a real sequel to Atlantis with the proper cast. Because as a kid, you don't notice it's completely different VAs, but as an adult trying to rewatch that, let me tell you, I got through the first little segment where they basically had Cthulhu, but it wasn't Cthulhu, but it was basically Cthulhu. And I was like, I can't stomach this voice. They're doing their best. They're doing their best, God bless them, but they're not. Some of them are original returning VAs, but not the most important ones that you really want to hear, right? Like, Milo is not correct at all. I feel like the game wants me to come back here with an explosive, but I carry an explosive with me wherever I go, specifically so I can just spite the game and not deal with its nonsense. Also, I guess all of the treasure in this game is Ymir's tears. Who was mean to Ymir? Why is Ymir crying? Is there like a book I can read that just gives like a 1,000-yard overview of the legends of the? Oh, look, there's an explosive right there. Of the Norse tradition. Like, if I just wanted to read one thing that told me why Ymir's tears are all over the place, what would I go to? What would I turn to? Do you think we can nail that? This is how we were supposed to get down here. In fact, I think this is where we were mere moments ago. I think this is where we'd like accidentally fast traveled to. We accidentally teleported down here, and instead I teleported back up just to jump down here, which is silly and unnecessary. Oh, this again. Well, thank goodness once more I don't have to go search for an explosive. Just get direct access to that juicy tear. Salty, tasty, lovely treat. There's also like some sort of island over there with something going on that I'm very curious to go investigate. We're going to pretty much 100% this region. So you'll have to excuse me if my immediate focus is not instantly on the plot, because that's not how my brain operates. My brain operates on whatever is closest is priority. And today, that's whatever this ends up being. This one little island out here by itself, giving off big Xenoblade Chronicles X vibes. Hey, Xenoblade Chronicles X is coming out soon for the Switch. I'm super excited about it. This remaster that they're coming out with, it's my most anticipated game of 2025. If you play it, and I think you should...
Why are you so cold?
At some point, you'll look on the horizon and see a dot. It's real. Go to it. Trust me. Hello.
You were seized with lust for my
unopened letter. Father, if you insist on playing host to your new wife and family, try to contain their activities to your home in Noaton. Given the rise of Jotun aggression, Skadi and her kin will not be treated kindly beyond your borders. We need your strength guarding our shores, not drowning your cares on one of your island retreats. Remember, you are the Lord of Vanir, not a thrall to the giants. Yeah, Freya, I'm not sure if he really took that to heart based on what's happening right now.
Njord, your drunken laments ripple through Asgard. What has brought you to this state?
I have a beautiful beach home in Noitun. The most perfect place in all Asgard. But is it enough to make Skadi happy? No. She wants us to freeze up in the fucking mountains.
She is Jotun. You should have known this before you married her.
She chose me. Can I help it that I have such beautiful feet?
You cannot keep this
Was
up.
that really a part of it?
Your
Comment down
wailing will
below.
summon a sea storm.
I care not. I have mead enough to keep me warm till Skadi and her clan return to their frigid homeland.
Maybe they will.
I don't know what his beard
Not
is
before
doing, but it's
plundering the
incredible.
vast riches from your beautiful home.
I had not thought of that. By Ymir's balls! I must return to shore! Bring me a boat! I still have my pride. I refuse.
I mean, there's a boat right over here. Am I actually meant to bring him one?
Fisherman!
Should I carry him? Is he going to follow me?
Boat!
There's a couple of boats. There's one I've run aground, but let's not take that one, because it's going to require more time and effort to get it going. Oh, no, your boat's sunk, I see. I guess it will be my boat, then. That's going to be irritating. Well, climb aboard. I'll see what I can do. It might be a bit awkward to get it going again. Hopefully they thought about this. Are you on? I can't tell. Well, I guess at the last minute you are. That was much easier than I was anticipating.
Her heart is as cold as her mountain peaks.
Okay.
Having a Jotun for a wife cannot be easy.
Where am I taking this
The
man?
only time she ever really smiled was when that goat nearly ripped Loki's balls off.
That's pretty funny.
I remember thinking, that one is cruel. And magnificent.
Wait, why was his balls near the goat?
The pleasure was not worth the pain. And now I have her whole cursed clan to deal
I want to hear all the
I
dialogue
know a
before we
rune
land.
that will dull the edges of their weapons.
only if it will blunt her tongue.
That's funny, my guy. Is this where you want to be? Is there... Can I track this? There's no way to track this. There is no way to track this. I don't know what to do with this man. I assumed I just needed to bring him here. But I'm starting to realize that maybe he wants to go somewhere else. Can you give me some feedback, my guy, on what it is you're looking for? Exactly. I don't know where to take you. Maybe if I just stop here and then I get off the boat? Maybe then he'll be like, ah, yes. This is where I want to be.
I hope you find peace, noble Njord. A bad match can be troublesome, but not worse than having nothing to love.
My home at Noatun will bring me pleasure enough. But what about you, wily one? What do you love?
Knowledge seeking, and the pursuit of it. Untangling mysteries, uncovering lore. That is what feeds me.
Then, from what I know of the world and all the realms, you will never go hungry.
Where is he going? Was I only ever meant to take him to the boat? Did I mess up somehow? Hold on, I'm trying to turn this thing around, gosh darn. I'm trying to steer us in the other direction. Because I don't want to just abandon him out here to his fate. Is he just going back to the island? Is he just going back to the island?
And from what I know of the world and all the realms, you will never go hungry.
Get in the boat.
Good luck to you.
Get in the boat. Where are you trying to go? I'll take you there. I think I was supposed to drop him off over there. I think I made a mistake, because it looks like he's steering in that direction. That or he's trying to go around me to get back to his island. I'm not sure. I think it's the latter. I think he's trying to get back over there. Dude, at any point, you could have just mentioned where you wanted me to take you. You didn't have to do it like this. What is that over there? That over there? What are these things in the ocean? What is going on? This is weird. This is weird and confusing and confounding. I want to know where he ultimately ends up, but I also don't want to spend a whole lot of time following him around. But I do also want to... Is that just a bird? That's just a bird. I feel like I have to see this through. I gotta know where he's going. Judging from the map, nowhere. Like, yeah, if he continues in this direction, he's just gonna go off the edge of the world. So what is his intention? That's a pretty cool shot right there. Does this game have a camera mode? If so, I don't know how to activate it. It's never come up intentionally. Unless it has and I've forgotten, I don't know. He might be heading for that little jetty of land there. A term that I probably used incorrectly, but I also am not too concerned about it one way or the other. It's jutting out. Maybe it's a jutty of land. I've never heard that term used before. Maybe we just coined it. Is it even called jutting out, or is it jetting out? And we just say jutting out in the South. How do you spell... What is the word used? Jutting? I've always just said jutting. Like it's a real word, but now that I'm saying it, I'm wondering if that's just one of those colloquial terms that doesn't really exist. Or if it's maybe like when you tell someone you're fixing to do something, and if you live above a certain point, like in Yankee territory, they don't know what that means. Like, they're like, what do you mean? What are you repairing? I'm confused. I'm from New York! What are you talking about? I'm fixing to do it. You know, I'm fixing to go to bed. Fixing to make lunch. I don't know how to explain this to you. That thing's just jutting out there. I just ran into it. That hitch in the back of the truck, it's just jutting out the back of the truck. That might be a weird southern thing. Comment down below. Let me know. There once was a man that set to see the name of the man. I forgot what his name was. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. I'm trying to pass the time here in a way that seems appropriate, right? And music seems like the correct way to... We're making good distance. Slowly but surely. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Ha! Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. If I had looked at the map, could I have determined where it is that he lives? Oh, there's no markers on the map. There's nothing useful. There's Trollton. But I don't think that's where he's from, is it? Well of Urdur. I want to be there. That's where I want to be. That's where I'm going to be. Heck, this guy might be heading there now. Maybe he needs a drink. He's heading to the well. This is a great moment to reflect on the meaning of life and the nature of our world. I think a lot of us, myself included, get caught up in this idea that I'm living life. And we miss the fact that so is everyone else around us. We're all on a journey here, okay? And this guy, most people, most players would do the little quest, drop him off at shore, and be on their way. And they never think about the fact that this guy lives on. He's got his own little life. He's got to get over here to this shore, and gosh darn it, he's going to swim all the way there if he has to. Who's going to go through the effort of following this guy to wherever he's swimming to? Does he even know where he's swimming to? Now we're turning inland. It looks like we're now going to go... It does look like he is actually heading towards where I'm trying to get to at this point, which is fine. Just says a lot about the human condition, and... if you've not put a lot of thought into it, today's your reminder. Really cool visuals around here. Big fan. Kind of wish now I just kept him on our boat and we'd gone to the well with him. Just see whether or not he would have stayed on the boat that long and what he would have said upon arrival. Because we're not far off from that point now, surprisingly enough. It looks like he may be going ashore here, potentially. Which would be swell if that's the case. Because that would mean the end of this ridiculous trailing mission I've been on this whole time. Maybe he's not, though. Maybe he's going to keep going right past these fine folks, whoever they may be, and however they're related to the plot, that I would like to get to, but for some reason I now feel obligated to see whatever this is through. Oh, he's up and walking now. Yes, good. Good. Go ashore, maybe? Be faster traveling, that's for sure. You're not a good swimmer, my guy. Unbelievable. Right back in. Right back into the drink. Alright. He could be heading to any one of these locations now. And if he's just making a big swim all the way around, so help me. Maybe this is another one of his island getaways up here, and he's just decided to heck with going home. I'm gonna go here and get drunk instead. There's a boat there. Have you considered getting in the boat? Might make your journey easier. What if we put the boat in front of him? Okay, and then we just let go of the boat. Does he get on the boat? Does he take command of the boat? He asked for a boat. Oh no, is he drowning? No, he just doesn't have the wherewithal to go around the boat. He's like an ant if you drop a stick in his path. He doesn't know what to do next. I wish I could remember this fella's name. I could look this up. I could figure out where the game wanted me to take him to begin with. By the way, we are now lined up with the well. It's probably up there. It's probably where we want to go. We could probably go up there and do the story and come back for him. But I'm worried he might despawn. That's a cool shot. So we're going to carry on here with this endeavor. There's flames on yonder shore. Perhaps that's where he'll go ashore. Is my bird with me? Yeah. Yeah, it is. What can you see on the horizon? Oh? 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 Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Wait. But why? But why? But why, though? No, but why? Why? I don't trust him. I don't trust him not to turn and go back out to sea. It does look like he's about to walk up on land. Why he went so far afield to reach this particular section of land? The reason I'm going around like this is not because I'm hoping when I lose sight of him he just despawns so we don't have to deal with this anymore. It's so that my boat is here in case we have to start following him in the water again. Where are you going? Is this the trail you've been trying to reach? I go such a weird roundabout path to get here. Is this the door back to your home? You son of a gun. You son of a gun! You son of a gun! You tricked me! You made me think we'd reach the... Hold on, you. Don't you get out of my sight. I don't trust you. I don't trust you to not despawn. I'm in for the ride at this point. I'm in till the fat lady sings. Sticking to you like glue, my guy. I'm sticking to you like butter. Butter doesn't stick. That was a poor example. That was a poor poor choice of words on my part. You know what I'm trying to... I'm stuck on you like a hook and loop. Not Velcro, because I'm pretty sure that's a brand name. I'm gonna walk with you. I'm gonna walk with you, and if it comes down to it, I'm gonna swim with him. Just swim with him. Fast travel away from him if we need to. And we're gonna find out where he goes. I don't think we were meant to do this. I think the developers just intended us to leave him and never think twice about this. I don't know if any of this is programmed. There might be some process running in the game now called Entity Path Tracing AI.exe that was designed to take him out of our sight, and it's very confused now because we have stuck with him every step of the way, and it doesn't know what to do with the guy. We are going up a trail now, though. Seems like he's trying to go somewhere. If he just goes over the land and back into the water and then back to his little island, I'm happy with that. I'm content with that. I just want to see where he stops. That's all. Like, I don't care about the destination anymore. I definitely am over the journey. I just want to see it ended. I just want... I don't care if it's somewhere grand. I just want to see it ended. I need to know where this is going. I've been recording for just shy of 40 minutes, and I'm pretty sure that 30 minutes of it have just been following this man around. No one's making me do this. I chose this. I don't even mean retrospectively. I'm actively choosing to do this. I could change my mind at any moment, and I'm not going to. I am my own worst enemy. This isn't even Ubisoft's fault. This is on me. This guy's directing birds. I really love that the walking speed is just slightly faster than what most of the NPCs actually walk at. Good touch. Really like that. Really appreciate that. That's an interesting little bit of explosive on a boat in the river. Very unassuming. Sure it's for something we'll deal with later. Remember what I said earlier about him walking all the way across the island just to get in the water and start swimming again? We're getting very close to that reality. We're getting very dangerously close to that reality. Oh! Oh! Hello? Oh my gosh. What's about to happen? Are you gonna go through that door, my guy? It's okay. It's fine. Yes? Peace on earth, goodwill toward men. God bless us all. God bless you. God bless America. Can I talk to him? Can we have a follow-up conversation? Is this the portal back to his realm he's supposed to be looking after? Does he just hang out here? No clue. And I don't care. Let's get back to our boat. Don't go anywhere! Can I? No, you know what? No. Oh, there we go. You know, I don't know why he took the route he took. I couldn't explain it. Especially since we dropped him off right there at that little glowing light. Don't pretend to understand the choices he made along the way. He's living his best. Maybe he just wanted to go for a swim. Maybe he thought, you know what, I gotta burn off all this alcohol. I'm gonna go for a good swim. Don't know why this guy's following me. Could go all the way around to the back side of the island. Could go all the way back around to the front. Nope, I'm tired. I'm turning back. I'm gonna go overland now. This guy's still following me. I'm just go sit in the bushes. We're gonna go check on him. We're gonna check on him. We're gonna see if he's still there in the future. We're gonna go check in on him, see if he's still there, drinking and carrying away. Let's get the heck out of here. I forgot this is episode 100. That's how we. That's welcome to 100 episodes of this, basically. If you're just logging into this episode to see how can a guy do 100 episodes of Valhalla, pretty much like that. That's how we did it. Pretty much like that. That is the perfect representation of the last 500 hours of my life, or however long this game has been. 165 hours, 1 minute, 7 seconds. Steam says 500 hours, but I think that sometimes I pause the game and I just leave it open, and I've done that enough times that Steam is very confused and thinks that this is my favorite game, and I've spent the most time playing this out of any game ever. My end of year Steam wrap-up is going to be very broken this year because of the amount of times I've just paused this game and left and come back 6 hours later and forgot about it. So, that's sad. It's going to look like I really found a second love for this game. Do I have my mount? Is it just my actual mount? Well, that's unexpected and broken. That is broken in the most ungodly, demonic, majestic way. Look at the legs. Look at the legs on this thing. You know, we're going to carry on. It's all right. It doesn't matter. We're just going to go. We'll stop by and check on these guys later. We're going to ride our creepy, broken, demonic deer stag mount into the horizon. My gosh, it's fast, though. We are moving. Are we supposed to go this fast? Is that just the speed of this mount? Does that have something to do with the realm we're in? Can I take this thing back to the overworld?
Shadows of doom. Even this peaceful valley seems to hold hidden dangers.
Peaceful Valley? Peaceful Valley? Look at the speed we're going right now. Alright, you stay here and you don't go anywhere or change anything about yourself. Peaceful Valley, and everybody's having a good time now.
Even I know all
it's a
your
good
secrets.
song. Very good song. Probably shouldn't have done that. Probably not what the game wanted me to do. Now that I'm looking at it, probably expected me to climb. Yep, this was a mistake. Is there any... Oh, hold on. No, there are hidden treasures. We have made the correct decision inadvertently. Little did we know. That's Land Before Time 2. The first one where after the really gritty original, they decided to go for like musical kid sequels. The first one was a Don Bluth original, I believe. It's Steven Spielberg, and I want to say George Lucas maybe even had a hand in, which is strange. All I do, the intrigues, the sacrifices, the betrayals, I do for you. Of all my children, I fear for you the most, that Nornir cursed your name before your birth, and poisoned the foolish ears. I don't know what that means, but thank you for the lore, I guess. Appreciate that. Come on, let's go and run around. What a beautiful feeling. We finally found our peaceful valley. And everybody's having a good time now. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's one of these.
The sunstone has been moved. The light's path is shifted.
Something like that? Oh, no, hold on. No, I'm not an idiot. I see what needs to be done here. There we go. Of course, does that hurt? No, we're completely immune to it. Or we have really advanced cancer now. Or it could be that sort of thing where it's killed all the cells in our body. Like that poor, was he Japanese? That poor Japanese gentleman? And we're gonna die the worst, most painful imaginable death.
Have been busy.
Basically, you're already dead. You're just waiting for... I believe what happened to him was it killed all of his cells, right? So they could no longer replicate and regenerate, and basically he just, while alive and breathing, decayed, right? Like a corpse would. He was just a walking, talking, breathing corpse, and he just rotted. That is a sad, sad story. And the way that it happened was just even more sad, because it just didn't have to happen. It was just carelessness on well, I mean, somewhat his part, but clearly there should have been precautions in place to prevent that from happening. I'm sure there are now. Nuclear power plants, I doubt if that could happen at one. Very sad story, though. Why am I here? I've lost the thread of the plot. I don't remember why I'm here.
Harvey, Loki said you'd be here. He told me of the Builder's request, an offer that gives me great...
I don't blame you.
Why was this passage blocked? Has someone been here recently?
Do you hear me, Harvey? This Builder is a stranger to us. We know not what he intends.
He says good things right now.
I am the king of Asgard, Tyr. Do not question my desire to protect her.
Calm, old friend. What's needling you?
My burden is my own. A cloud covers Asgard. A prophecy oppresses me. That one.
The Nornir told me I would die at Ragnarok. They described the scene of my passing.
All but a few will perish in the final battle. We know this. Yet we will die well, and live again in great and glorious tales.
I will need your strength in the coming days, to anchor me, to challenge me, to pull me back from the abyss should I teeter.
And I will, as long as breath fills me. So I must caution you. Step with care in this place. What happens here may ripple through the fabric of the 9 worlds.
What are the 9 worlds? Is all of this actually... So first off, I had to Google real quick to make sure that I was right. Havi is Odin. I was confused about that. It's just another name for Odin, along with Woden and Wotan. What I want to know is this like in Odyssey... Let me start over. Is this an actual Aisu event that took place exactly as we're watching it take place? Because I feel like it can't be based on what we know about Aisu culture. So is it more like Odyssey, where it is a real event played through Viking culture, like colored by Viking culture? And if the latter, how does it fit with actual Aisu history? And if the former, how does that square away at all? And I think like Odyssey, we're supposed to not question it too hard and just have fun.
Well,
so I'm going to do that.
Someone labors to keep me out.
Perhaps it is meant as a warning.
I will take it as a challenge.
Well, obviously we got to shoot that one at this one. More than likely.
There being more light in here.
These sunstones are meant to guide the light, but the path has been diverted.
I've done a couple of puzzles in my time. I know what to do here. Shoot here first. That will...
What if an invader was trying to weaken the well's defenses? Are we meant to intervene?
The integrity of this sacred place must be preserved. But whether we be a bane or a boon remains to be seen.
So do we have to bounce it all the way around the room? I have to assume we need to be able to move it back here for a reason, but I don't know what reason that would be. Unless we're supposed to bounce it off of this to hit something else at a very particular angle. That's clearly where it's meant to end up ultimately, I think. Which means that we probably need to shoot this...
There are 2 targets the light must strike, but only one stream.
How do 2 farms share one source of water?
I don't know what he's
By
saying.
splitting the stream.
Not quite sure what he's saying at all. Do we have to... Oh, we have to light that as well. Okay, now I see. So, that does that, which doesn't help us. That doesn't help us. That might get us over to there. I'm not sure how to go about splitting the stream, necessarily. Okay, so that lights that. But then... Where's the splitter located? Oh. That up there? There we go. Okay, yep.
Once or twice.
I don't know if I would have figured that out if I didn't just happen to look up there and notice that glowing. So we got very fortunate just then, and that did need to be relocated. So we were right on the money with that, and then hopefully this one is just spot on. I love a good puzzle.
We will have come and gone before they feel our presence.
Oh. Okay, maybe... These can't be moved. The only one that can hit right there is this one up here. So I think we were wrong to use it to shoot at the splitter. I think that this one definitely needs to go into here. I don't think there's any other ones that can do that. Maybe we should go from the source. Can we hit that thing back there? Yeah, we can absolutely hit that thing from back there. Well, in that case, where does the split beam go to? Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. To be clear, we got somewhere before. It just was not where we wanted to be. Now we're getting somewhere useful, I guess would be the better thing to say there. Alright! Look at us go!
Open to us.
I will lead.
Now we head in and we fight Ganondorf, right? I think we're just supposed to collect water from the well, but I don't know why. I mean, definitely we shouldn't be doing this, because I think this is the exact thing that...
Take what you need and do it quickly. We should not linger.
It is done.
Who said that? Hello? Scold? Hello?
They like to spin in silence.
Oh! Oh, it's some sort of weird fates sort of thing. They're whispering. Okay, now drink it, and you can get the locket. Okay.
Tear?
No, there's no tear in here. Just Big Wolf. Doesn't Loki turn into a big wolf? No, don't be so relaxed. Nothing is normal about that, and definitely don't approach the location.
Careless little pup. You shouldn't be here.
Javi, you deserve your fate.
Where are you?
That's not a shadow.
There's no wolf alive I can trust.
Javi, stop! Out of my way, Tyr! I'll suffer no wolves in Asgard. This is a sacred place. Killing here is forbidden. You know this, Javi.
What would have happened if he had? Was that the intention all along?
Has your mind fled you? You act as though possessed by the spirit of another.
Is that Sigurd's VA? Doom awaits me?
The Nordenir warned me. A wolf will be my doom at Ragnarok.
Will you slay every wolf in the 9 realms to sidestep this fate?
That's Sigurd's VA.
Ridiculous.
I'm almost positive.
Take this beast. I want it caged. I would have every wolf and dog in Asgard caged if I could.
To ease your troubled mind, I will do as you ask. We need you focused for the coming war.
You remember what we had to do to get in here, right? Do you really think a wolf did that by accident? A wolf
Thank
pup
you, Couragebringer,
did that by
for your
accident?
steady hand.
We're not asking the proper questions right now. We're not nearly as
When
concerned
one
about this
descends
as we
this
should
deep,
be.
There's no going back up.
Then the only way.
Is further down, I agree. But is that little
And the
crystal
only
we're
way-
looking at in this cave somewhere? It says it's over there. And up. So probably not. Can I wolf? No, I can't. Down we go then. We'll worry about it later. I'm assuming he's gonna be okay, right? Not like anything bad happened to Sigurd in the main game. Right? Right, guys? What could go wrong? Ooh, treasure! Get those tears! Yeah! Poor Ymir. I don't know who Ymir is, and I don't know why they're sad. I might just watch it. There's probably a YouTube video that explains all of this. Not the game, but like actual like lore and whatnot. Ymir's Tear Stone. We have a lot of experience points to spend as well, by the way.
You're not afraid to take the plunge.
Loki?
Loki.
How was it in there? All is well?
Is that him right there? Speak to Loki? What's up, man? How you been?
You entered the well, did you not? And you found what you were looking for?
I have a skin of sacred water, yes. Is the builder preparing his demonstration?
How did the well look? Peaceful? Calm,
That's Basm!
Quiet?
What are you driving at, Loki?
Driving at? I'm only curious. The well is a wondrous place. I wish I could see it
How did
for
I not
myself.
pick up on this the last time we were here? Of course it's
There's a
Basm!
wolf couple
Traitor!
is trespassing on sacred ground. But Tyr took care of it.
Took care of it? Is he dead?
Or is Basm Loki? Remember when we went to Alfred's chamber and we read that note? It said that some of the Aisu they believed could be reincarnated. Is that what the weird demon creature was in Mirage? What? Ooh! We're not going to know if we just sit here and speculate. Is the builder ready? The wolf lives. Death would be a mercy. Let's just skip the question.
I asked you a question, Loki. Is the builder ready or not?
The wolf, mad one. What have you done to the wolf?
The beast lives for now. Test my patience further, and I may fashion a cap from its coat.
There's no need, Harvey. No need. I only worry about the purity of the well. That's all. And
I think
no
he
more.
wanted us to kill the beast in there to ruin the purity of the well.
Now tell me plainly, where is the builder?
In a meadow not far from here. Your raven may find the way.
I think we've uncovered something. I think we may have figured something out. I think there's more to everyone having the same VA than just, hey, you're already in the booth, do the lines. I think that there might be more to it than that. And I guess we'll find out more next time. Till then, thank you folks for watching. God bless each and every single one of you. Thank you for watching if you have been watching 100 episodes of this nonsense. Thanks for sticking with it. Till next time, God bless each and every one of you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.